Thank you for choosing to click on the channel. This is OYAOY. I'm simply here to do my job. Get the messages to the collective. How is everybody? Thank y'all that still been continuously supporting the channel, rocking with me, hitting the like button, comment, whatever you're doing, being your best self. That's all we need. So I'm gonna hop in on this quick message. I had got something came up about also, okay, and then when I typed it in, it was a medical device that's used to sterilize different medical supplies. Okay, so this is going to be universal Sterilant. Something that had came up about safety and health programs, also about sleep apnea. Somebody could be having problems with sleep apnea. So please, guys, only take what resonates. I'm only here to give it to you so you can have it. We're all stars in our own show, but this may or may not be for you. So the chemical that came up is ethylene oxide, okay, a universal sterilant, because it is used for sterilization on almost all medical devices, including plastic. And I was like, okay, so what y'all trying to tell me? But then when I started looking at it, it was like also known as oxyrine. However, according to the FDA, face masks sold to consumers, including cloth masks, are generally not sold as sterile, and surgical masks are not typically provided as sterile. So I don't know if it's talking about, the mask or certain things that's coming out, still sterilizing it, or how you can sterilizing it. It says, and then right here it says, masks don't lead to lung cancer, but some include something. Okay, something about whatever this is, this ethylene oxide. Okay, something about it being sweet smelling. It's a gas sterilization. Okay, and then it was talking about how most of the masks are not sterilized. So I don't know if you've been worrying about a mask or getting sterilized, but you had sleep apnea came up. So let me look and see. Hold on, okay, sorry. Okay, so it said obstructive sleep apnea. Something about testing for it. Maybe you're dealing with sleep apnea, but it's the obstructive sleep apnea is a condition in which individuals experience pauses in breathing during sleep, which are associated with partial and complete closure of the throat. Complete closure can lead to apnea, while partial closure allows breathing but decreases the intake of oxygen. So it's something about the importance of, especially when you're wearing a mask, when all of us had to be thrown into whatever this is that is starting to wake a lot of people up. You are seeing that it's important to continue to breathe in oxygen, okay? So I don't know if you are being told to, take a break sometimes when you wearing your mask when it comes to maybe you being at home. I mean, I was actually seeing people wear them in their vehicles. There are certain times if you are, if you but if you are into, being really cautious about what you're breathing in, you can, I'm pretty sure, take that time when you are by yourself to allow yourself to breathe in oxygen. Your lungs needed to breathe, okay? Something about carbon dioxide buildup, frequent awakenings and loud snoring. Okay, so then I got something about homeowners and business insurance. Okay, something could be going on in the insurance industry pertaining to business and homeowners, certain homeowners. And then I kept going because I'm like, what are y'all trying to tell me? Okay, so it was something about 3%ers came out, and I seen it said something about this policy, something about insurance policies, preparing for certain things, road rage and auto insurance, just being able to prepare for certain things. When certain people do have their glitches, you seeing that things are being revealed to you. A lot of people have this kick up of this negative energy. Okay, so they get on this whole foolery. A lot of us, know not to really, engage in, road rage incidents or something like that. Some came up about road rage incidents. Also, something too about Alexander, King George, England. Also, too, about the Interstate Identification Index, which is the triple I, aka FBI triple I teletype. It is a national index of state and federal criminal histories or rap sheets in the United States of America, maintained by the FBI, the National Crime Information. Included in this index are individuals who have been arrested or indicted for a serious criminal offense anywhere in the country. Okay? So I don't know if some of these big weeds, I said big weeds, somebody could be blowing some big weed, but some big leagues, actually been being found out in certain businesses. I don't know. Okay, and then I had scrolled down and it said something about a computer technology company. And then, you know, I don't really get into all the extra, but it was like, where'd it go at? Something about tactical shit, okay? The 3%ers, something about the 3%ers. So I'm gonna look it up because I don't know nothing about it. Like I said, I don't be getting into anything. It's not my job to know the all, just the all of me, okay? So we're gonna look this up though and see what this tactical shit is. So this is gonna be the universal Sterilant, okay? You know, the land is getting cleansed of different diseases, whether they, you know, within the mind, the body, or the spirit. Especially this fungi, okay? So continue to protect yourself when it comes to, you know, what are you eating? What are you doing? What are you placing to your body first? We know that's very important. Trust me, I know. But where's it at? Yeah, my computer want to go off slow. When the shit hits the fan, have right shit. Okay, so this could also be too like doomsday preppers, different people that into like tactical gear, your clothing. Cause this was a whole website that just popped up. I don't know why they telling us about the 3%ers. It said, what is a threeper? What is an oath keeper? During the American Revolution, the active forces in the field against the king's tyranny never amounted to more than 3% of the colonists. For the most part, they were true patriots fighting for freedom, the nation we love and honor. So, you know, all of us fight for freedom every day. You know, if you know, you know, especially some of us that are from different cultures, tribes, background. It doesn't require you putting your knee on no one's neck or doing sudden violence or turning cities up. I don't know why this keeps coming up, but maybe you could be involved in a military group. It's saying something too about we will not obey certain orders to disarm the American people. I'm not getting ready to read all this because y'all, if you know the importance of what you speak, so I don't know. I wouldn't even recommend going to read some of this, but the 3%ers did come up. So we're just gonna pull on the universal Sterilant, and this is basically what's being cleansed amongst the land, what we need to know, how things are moving. You know, divine justice is all we really looking for. Okay, a lot of us have experienced that weird type of warfare that required us to lose and gain at the same time, and you know, just let a bitch live. A bitch trying to live out here. Ain't nobody trying to be on the most. I'm gonna have to put that on the floor. Okay, I don't know why I gotta keep it King Kong and the Blonde Betty. Some of you been doing your research on the word brute. I told you, you know, it just goes back to the land. I this time around did come with this skin color, so it was for a reason on, you know, why I dealt with the certain things that I did and the history of certain things. But we're gonna King Kong came out. Representation matters. You know. Sorry, I'm trying to chew some gum to keep me from smoking. I was actually doing some studying too a while ago, and all these different cartoons had pulled up, with the blackface and stuff like that. So I don't know if it's a sin that, but just how we are represented, how certain things are placed within the media for certain people to look a certain way. But you're starting to see who some of these people really are. Okay, so you got, I don't know why these cards are in here. So we're just going to pull on Universal Sterilant. What could be going on? What is getting cleansed? Why? What can we do personally? First card out. I don't know if this is talking about different groups that want to create some type of chaos or go against something. I was actually pulling on, this certain injustice where people are doing things simply for show or for it to like push some certain type of agenda, but y'all continue to stay away from certain people that are doing things that are not aligning with your purpose. I guess the best advice I can give you. Something also too about loud music, different cameras, PlayStation consoles. To me, this is just what you watching, what you participating in. And I don't know why I'm getting, that's crazy. Like, somebody could be into like a survival off-grid living or something. Yeah, so you got, he guides me in the path of righteousness guidance, okay? So maybe you are being guided to get away from a group of people. You seeing how some of these, how it was set up for like there to be like camps of homelessness or camps of, all of this is being destroyed, especially if it was like a wicked agenda, okay? Like, it's not it. A lot of people are losing money that they was using to try to like make camps, prisons, different things like that. It's something about like the budget or a budget, the spending budget or something like that. So you being told like somebody's no longer going to be able to do useless spending on something. Yeah, this is also to a budget against being able to end like divine feminine energy or end the female energy. And I had seen it yesterday where supposedly the definition of a woman changed. Like, I'm not going to get all into the foolery, but like, if you know, you already know. Like, we ain't got time to get distracted by a lot of these things that could be being presented to you as an open-ended question or for you to get worked up. Like, ain't nobody arguing with no man, ain't nobody arguing with nobody. Like, that's just what it is. This ends of some of the educational, the lies, or different things that's been placed as distractions here. So if you know if you're supposed to be loving and evolving. Okay, if you in some type of divine energy, whether it's masculine or feminine, what you're supposed to be doing, it's an emergency for like a lot of females to stay in their divine power and energy. Yeah, because a lot of these religions are being found out about. A lot of the religions that was false or anything like false doctrines, all of this is coming up too. It is an emergency for some people to work how they're supposed to work. Yeah, because a lot of these people that's been like working voodoo to do things to keep people from actually, expressing their true purpose or something. Like, somebody's getting caught up for having a budget for working with a voodoo lady. She could have been actually working in a false religious group or something like that. This camp is being found out about. It's also like a voodoo camp or some type of dark camp here. It's like false cult or group. I don't know. You got a hit and run out here. Somebody could be dealing with a hit and run. I'm going to get some of these other cards too, since this is going to be like a universal read. I don't want to just be stuck in, you know, a certain language. Yeah, somebody's going to be out in the cold. There's a lot of like social traps out here. So you see what I'm saying? It's almost like for certain people to get involved in certain conversations, okay, about different things that could be going on. These are all a part of distractions. Even when it comes to the budgeting, because you know that you're seeing the way the different currencies used, or the news that's coming in about the currency. Somebody wanted someone to be like caught up in a case here. Yeah, somebody wanted somebody to be trapped in some type of case in order for this camp to keep somebody blinded. So it's like a lot of people are being spiritually guided and directed to being open on their path, to love and to evolve, to not necessarily get caught up in certain groups, cults, religion, or, you know what I'm saying? Somebody could actually, too, been running with somebody that caused a hit and run. And this person going to be caught up. They literally under judgment. Somebody did a hit and run. This could have been some karma because they was involved in some type of camp or group. I'm gonna get some of these words too. Yeah, you've been told to spend time alone. It's okay to be alone to get the answers that you need. If you're worried about some type of budget, start saving your money up, not necessarily making useless buys or purchases. Yep, somebody's getting rolled up on. This is also like mobster energy. So I'm getting like mobs. A lot of bullshit out here. And then you got medical supplies. So it's like ER. It's like these false religious groups or something. That if the false religious groups, the camps, the mobs, all of them are getting, it's almost like they're getting, how do you get it? Getting round up or getting rolled up. They were socially trapped into something. You got overheating next. Yep. It's a group of men here. It said the men in your life. Okay. Father, brother, son, uncle, friends, cousins, co-worker. Somebody could be getting rolled up on. Yeah, it was a trap. Something was a trap that a lot of people fell into. Okay, we know it's a lot of trapping that's been going on. Not just the street trapping either. They've been trapping, trying to trap souls, trying to keep people, they're trying to get people to fall down a rabbit hole. They're trying to set people up. Some of these organized groups are being found out about. Somebody called in at their job. They could have said that something was wrong with their car. Their car was overheating, but that's only because they hit somebody. Somebody hit somebody and left the scene and then called in at work. This is like karma somebody's getting. I don't know why this is coming out, but we're just going to see. Universal cleanse, universal sterilant. Okay, I keep getting cleansed, sterilant. This is also, too, like I said, getting rid of certain energies, germs, disease, plague, and I'm looking at it more as a spiritual aspect. Yeah, you got pest, so destroying pest and disease on the land. This is a universal stirring. You got earth angel. Yeah, you got an owned owner out here. So it could have been an owner of a vehicle, or whoever this owner of this vehicle. Don't let anybody, I said don't let nobody, I was thinking don't let nobody steal your car, but don't let nobody use your car right now. Somebody could have let somebody use their car and somebody did something in it. Because you have an owned owner. Whoever owned this vehicle, they actually mess with somebody else, but somebody else could be using someone else's vehicle. Use your car. Somebody else will use somebody's car. Could have said that they have a job, but they don't have a job yet. So y'all keep watching these people. Somebody's trying to use your car. They don't have a job. This Person's not solid. You got something coming up about solid food. Yeah, a lot of third eye activations going on. So you're going to start seeing things spiritual with your mind's eye, seeing what really is playing out. Okay, which is going to tell you to not be so distracted by some things. Also, something about keeping something charged. Somebody's manager could be involved in a hit and run or involved with some type of social group that was trying to trap somebody. Could have been playing with somebody's money. Okay, it was a trap. It was a trap to mess with you. Somebody's getting karma on their car, on their vehicle. They could have even had somebody eat something. Somebody could have played with somebody's food at work. Yeah, because you valued. Oh my gosh, you got fudge packer. Something about some chocolate. Something about packing fudge. Somebody could have been sleeping with their manager or sleeping with your manager. Oh gosh. Didn't I say it? Universal Sterilant. This is like people are being spiritually recognized. It doesn't matter what you look like, what you driving in, who you sleeping with, what you got on your grill, what you don't got on your grill. Like the universe is starting to recognize people spiritually. Whether you getting compensated by dollars or you starting to get your blessings or something that you need, you evolving. Somebody's valued. Okay, you could have been seen as a villain, or somebody wanted to label you a villain because you could be going against the grain or going against something. I'm getting like going against the grain. Yeah, you could be going against a lot of people that have like big egos. Okay, so like I said, it's a group out here. It's a group of men that have this high inflated ego, self-importance, big head. You know, they feel like they're more important than other people. You are starting to see that their money is dwindling. Um, and they could have labeled you a villain. When I say somebody's playing somebody's food, somebody's into hoodoo kitchen work. Oh gosh, like it's coming out today, y'all. Festivals of the Code. Okay, so you have May, Eve, April 30th. Something about April 30th. Okay, something about April 30th. I don't know. May Eve, which is before May Day. Okay, start watching some of these dates. I said it on my last video. What some of these people like to get into, they're using your energy secretly to fuel some of this stuff up. Okay, so you got to start recognizing who you are in spirit and recognize what people are doing. Somebody also too could have a recording of somebody. Also too, watching your tires. Somebody could be even putting too much air in somebody's tires. Somebody's dealing with like a flat tire. Yeah, also drinking and driving. Somebody's being told, don't drink and drive. Somebody could have actually been under the influence of a lot of alcohol during a hit and run. You have Oreos. Yeah, didn't I say? I said it in my last video. Where is it at? Is it here? Yeah, no, it's this one. So you have her, okay? You have the divine feminine energy, her. And then you have destruction of the divine feminine energy, okay? Whatever these camps, these groups were, that's more masculine based. It could be, you know, disregarding the mother or the Holy Spirit or Mother Earth or the divine feminine energy. They under judgment. Yeah, they've been playing a lot of games. You got somebody that could have been speaking a lot over their own. Okay, so here comes the 10 virtues. This is basically the control of your thought, the control of your action, steadfastness. So, you know, it's not a fad to be spiritual. This is basically you either do it or you're not. So you have the control of thought, control of action, steadfastness of purpose, identity with spiritual life to higher ideas, evidence of a mission in life, evidence of a spiritual call to order, or the priesthood in the mysteries, freedom of resentment when under persecution or wrong, confidence and power of master teacher, confidence and ability to learn, and readiness to learn preparedness for initiation. So there's a divine feminine that's getting prepared to be initiated into her higher spiritual rank or calling. You could have been going against a lot of masculine energy. You know, it could have been a lot of targets coming from the masculines that's around you first, which is like your father, your brother, your son, your uncle, your friends, cousins, or co-workers. You could have even been dealing with a manager at work that's been real bogus, maybe having you do things, and you're being told to watch over this food and continue to prepare yourself for your initiation spiritually. Okay, it's some people that wants to play games with you. They want to speak different negativity over you, over your life. So we're going to see what's going on. But this is the energy that's being cleansed out and moved out the way in order for certain people to move up in their spiritual authority here. Yeah, they can sip tea all they want to. Close calls, pause. You're being told to think about something. I don't know why I heard it could be actually an offer or a job offer. Somebody could want you to work with them to do some work. This is also to learning to accept, if you're going to use your gifts or your spiritual rank, you want to do it for the betterment of people. I mean, that's just me. Maybe you don't. Who knows? You may not even want to use their gifts. But if you're going to use them and you rush straight into whatever this camp of people is that likes to do their things for, material gain or be, so everybody can be like, catch up, mustard. It's just what it is. Some people like to shit on other people. Some people want to just live their best life. But, yeah, you might want to pause and think about taking on some type of voodoo work for somebody that's already under judgment. You got Massachusetts. You got the Simpsons. Somebody could be into like hypnosis or programming. Okay, so we got, let's see, Universal Sterilant, destroying pest and disease, destroying wickedness, destroying masculine based ideology, destroying, those that want to destroy for no reason. Yeah, somebody could be crossing state lines, going state to state. We have a phone call coming in. It could actually be from somebody that's already incarcerated. So maybe this is what you're going to have to decide if you're going to, continue to be in a relationship. I feel like somebody has a relationship with somebody that could be incarcerated already. But there is a phone call out here. Yeah, and this is crazy because I'm also getting like taking phone calls from somebody that's incarcerated and they could be speaking to you, saying the same thing over and over. This is almost like ego hypnosis. That's a hypnosis. Baby, I love you. When I get out, I'm gonna take care of you and the kids, and we're gonna continue to build a legacy together. And I want you to trust that I got you. Can you send me $20? Yeah, you're beautiful to me. Somebody could be spitting a lot of game while they locked up. Okay, but they could be saying the same thing over and over in repetition because they want you to believe this. But this person could already be, based on like, bitches ain't shit but hoes. Some of these masculines really believe that women are not anything, but they know they have to have the form of power that comes from trying to destroy the feminine energy. Okay, so watch some of these people. I don't know why I got Sierra. Something about a Shark Tank. Yeah, so different ideas that's being stolen or things that are being patented or things that are being, trademarked that may not belong to somebody. This is like the refusal of allowing certain people to dictate full humanity. So you got African descendants refuse to allow European slave masters to dictate their full humanity. Yep, you got a Royal Rumble out here. It's dark, but I'm not afraid. So you could have been in some form of darkness, seeing how things are going on around you. This is why it's important that we're not watching everything. And it's kind of hard because you want to know what's going on. We all connected to a lot of stuff, so we just all one. So, when you see things going on, you might be afraid, but start shifting your mindset to accepting that some things could be working for you, not against you. If you're a good person, if you're doing something for the betterment of things, that you ain't gonna get hit with a lot of stuff. You are divinely protected. You, your children, your money, what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be affected as much as somebody else. Also, something coming up about different vacation homes. It could be by the water. Y'all been seeing what's going on. We ain't gotta keep talking about it. I don't know why I'm getting like tribal tattoos, henna, certain tattoos too. Something about tattoos. Oh, that's why. Okay. Sterilized medical supplies. Continue to be mindful about who you getting work done on your body from. Okay, and that's any work, whether it's tattoo, piercings, body work, beauty work, anything that you getting. Make sure people are actually pulling stuff out of a sealed bag or container or plastic or something. Because even on here it says shit, not everything's coming sterilized, but start watching who's doing your tattoos. Also, some type of change is coming from the connections of pulpits and politics. Okay, spirituality does not involve politics. A lot of us just speak on it because we've had, like a lot of us, we've been affected some type of way. But you got pulpits and politics do not mix. These are different churches that are receiving benefits to keep certain people, in a low energy or low beneath who they are, or humbled, or stationed beneath them, so certain people can come up and receive a lot of money. Somebody's been having work done on them since high school. It could have been by a teacher. It could have been by a co-worker or a male. Some male, whoever this group is, this male could have been doing some type of work on you since you were in high school. This is a phony person. Something about spring. Watching your children around a mattress or some springs, or that's a trampoline. A trampoline in the evening. Okay, big lies. What are the big lies about? Somebody could be lying about having Jesus in their home. Okay. Oh, or Jesus is the homie. Every time I get this card, I'll be like, what? Jesus is the homie. We be kicking it all the time. Somebody's been lying about working with Christ, I guess. I don't know why it's right there. Yeah, didn't I say PS5? Different game electronics. I don't know if it... I was actually having problems with my Wi-Fi because I thought somebody had connected to it, but it's coming up about PS5s, 4s, whatever game console you have, whatever you watching, maybe the time that you're doing it. But yeah, PS5 came out. White skin, black mask. Oh gosh, didn't I pick it up too? About the blackface, something about blackface and Girl Scouts. I don't know, y'all. What's your time? We be kicking it all the time. So it came out again. Okay, first it was King Kong and the blind haired Betty. Then you got Beauty and the Beast. So these are like interracial relationships. Maybe some of these people are starting to recognize, you get in your relationship, you do what you do with who you choose to do it with, but there's no need to backbite or backstab or, bite somebody else because you choosing somebody that maybe not, they may not choose you later on. There's some racist shit going on right here between some relationships, but it's none of my business. Something too about the East Beast. Something could be going on in the Middle East or in the East. Also Sacramento or South Carolina. Something about playing something safe. And I don't know why. Oh. Continuing to let people lie. Some people are just going to lie, okay? On this journey, your feet may hurt from picking up your cross, but you got banished negativity. So there's a lot of negativity that's being banished. Also, the spell work of the mouth, okay, on the motherboard. So this is all over. The motherboard is also the grip clip card. Somebody could be moving around with a weapon. These are different weapons. I don't know what is going on. Somebody could be bored and just looking for somebody that they could clip for real. Yeah. Also something too coming up about 401ks. Militant and crusading, different evangelists or evangelical workers. The government's, yeah, there's so much judgment here. Something about the Christian gospel and how it's been presented, relating to like protests and how they've been emphasizing the authority of scripture, but the importance of them preaching it is contradiction and it's ritualistic. So I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Yeah, there's a manager that could have been blocking a promotion, or somebody's been doing some work to try to block somebody from being promoted from what they're doing. Somebody did something for $10,000. Let's see. Yeah, they could have actually touched the vehicle, tampered with their vehicle. Okay, so somebody could have tampered with the vehicle for $4,000 to $10,000. It could be how much somebody's vehicle costs that they losing, or that how much they owe after playing on somebody's head. Yeah, you got bag lady unpacking, so you could be unpacking. There's a feminine energy that could be getting rid of a lot of things that's been blocked within her body. Somebody's been trying to block you from being a pro in something. So I feel like all this is going on, just the cleansing out of, people trying to block people from being who they're supposed to be. Yep, we got it. A clear new beginning. Okay, somebody's getting clear new beginnings. Chocolate keeps coming out. Chocolate chip. So now it's chocolate chip. I don't know if somebody calls you chocolate chip. I don't know what's going on with chocolate and chocolate chip. Excuse me, chocolate chip. What is this chocolate chip? I know y'all ain't still putting stuff in people's tanks, but something about chocolate chip. Yeah, somebody could be throwing scripture around you. Let's see. You could be taking a long time too. Maybe you do practice. Yeah, some keep coming up about politics and pulpits don't mix. Okay, I don't know who's mixing up and what, if you still watching me, but yeah. Somebody's been instantly doing something. So you have something about watching this instant macaroni or something you got to heat up in the microwave. I don't know if somebody's making instant macaroni. You have highly religious, insectoid, zealous, 2 feet, airborne, possible space, any planet. Q, extragalactic, all tomorrows. Revealing paid subbies, bullies, following, and fake accounts. Okay. So what I say didn't, but it's the universal Sterilant. So people that's been getting paid to basically bully certain people online, paying for subscribers or followers of different fake accounts. Things like this is being changed by the Galactic Federation. Imagine somebody that actually taught you futuristic knowledge or something to better those that are actually consuming this information, but you take it and run with it to try to keep a hold of a lot of stuff. So something coming up about fake accounts. This is also too, it could be a lot of religious people that have a bunch of fake accounts, bullying, following people around. Somebody's getting followed by a religious group. So you got keep climbing, you're almost there. Yeah, they've been denied all access to some accounts here. Yep. So you got paid eyes. So they was paid to watch you. Somebody was paid to watch either your account or different accounts or movement on the account or something like that. But you got to have an overflow of blessings, whoever you are. Yeah, because those who curse you shall be cursed. Somebody even took a bullet, and this was over a fatal attraction. Somebody could have took a bullet for a sibling or something happened about an inheritance, okay? And this is the thing that I don't understand because a lot of us, it's all you hear about is, inheritance and money and all this, but a true nature of a sibling is known in the in the distribution of inheritance. So meaning, you know, if something's given for the family to do well as a family as a whole, and certain people feel like that they can withhold that and keep it, then that person naturally is not gonna be true to you with anything. It's just like if somebody has 700,000 and they are told to give everybody 50,000, but they choose to keep most of it and maybe give a couple people, you know what I'm saying? They 50, but they continue to stay around the people that they didn't give that money to, and eventually them people find out. You cannot be upset that these people no longer want to really, trust you with everything, because that means if you did that with over some paper currency, ain't no telling what you've been trying to do to this person's mind, body, and spirit over paper currency. I mean, that's just how I look at it. Like, if you're willing to take my life over some money, then you willing to hurt my children. You willing to hurt anything come from me. You don't care. You know what I mean? We don't even know if you care about your own. But yeah, those that have cursed you, I mean, I'm being cursed. But there is a sibling and a bullet out here. They could be arguing over some money. Like, y'all stop doing this shit. Like, I don't get it. If everybody don't know by now what's really going on, then I don't know. It's over and done with, for real, to be honest. Yeah, you have a religious alignment. There was a lot of Jezebel energy going around, operating under religious covers, deeds done for all to see. So these are the certain ones. Hey, watch me, you know, do this for this community. Watch me take care of these children, or watch me do this. These are more likely the same people that are doing a lot of buster shit in the dark, because everything that they practice leads to their self being exalted, or their self seeming more higher, and their ego being inflated. They're not doing this so God could get the glory, or Yahshua, Jesus, or whoever can be praised. This is more so these certain people can look like they, are God, or the of the light, but they true nature showing. Okay, a lot of them's true nature showing. A lot of their true nature showing. Yeah, also these different masculines that have been over certain female groups or something about. They keep coming out. These ideologies are being cleansed off the land. The ideas mainly of thinking, the characteristics of a certain group, or social class, or individual. The different secret cult initiations. People, whether they know it or not, certain people are secretly or unintentionally or unknowingly being initiated by simply hanging with some of these people, accepting food, breaking bread with them, all of this stuff. I don't know. Somebody could be calling because they bored. They need some of your healing, loving energy. Okay, so it's a lot of rivers of love out here. Pregnancy, fertility, define rules of patriarchy. Somebody could have slept with a trickster spirit for some clothes. It's crazy. Didn't I say somebody did something for Yeah, I think that was the last one. Somebody could have slept with somebody for some clothes to get back at a brother or something like that. So material gain, somebody could have slept with somebody trying to make a sacrifice. Yep. A lot of spirit testing is going on in the land, okay? People are being tested. Do you have humility? Do you have compassion? Do you have a heart in your body? Or are you just simply trying to hitchhike using someone else's energy by doing this work on them? Or secretly initiating them, trying to get them involved in low-level cult groups? It's not going to work anymore. You have some coming up about hitchhikers, too. Oh, shit. Yeah, a lot. I don't know why. So people are being tested about. Didn't I say it was this budget? Yeah. This is like, say you don't have something. You're going. A lot of people are getting ready to be tested on. Okay, so you don't have this. Are you going to trust in me to receive it? Are you going to trust in yourself that you receive it? Are you going to go out and do the most so you can go ahead and hit the mall? Something coming up about the mall and spirit testing. What people are really willing to do for money. To be able to have material gain. Yep, it will be no more of this. I say it all the time. I am not following you down your pathway to hell. Okay? There's certain rules to the spiritual realm. A lot of people were doing it for a dark harvest, and this is why this universal Sterilant is going on. This is like universal cleaning of the land. Someone also, too, could be losing their eyesight for something that they did. And I heard for the beast. What's this bubble? Something about a bubble. Yes, Yah is real. Always give praise. A lot of karma has been cleared for people. A lot of different painful ass cycles have been cleared for people. Your road, your path has been cleared for you. Okay? It doesn't matter what they hear, what they see, whatever. You already know. A lot of these people have not even had the proper education to do the things that they've been doing, leading people blindly. Somebody could be dealing with a fatal attraction. So let's see. Holy, holy, holy. Angels sing this tambourine. Glory, glory, glory. Somebody could also be having dementia, insanity. They loony, because whatever they've been doing on the moon for the dark harvest is starting to come back to them. Okay, so this is why you're seeing people have deal with brain issues, or what they like to call they need to focus on their mental health. This is why you will start hearing people use these terms, because now it's really important. People need mental health, and yes, of course, because your mental is your spiritual. Okay, if you have been out here living blindly, but being guided by a beast or being directed in order to have a dark harvest or have material items, then a lot of things is gonna come on you. Okay, you also have something coming up about a man. Hold on. A skin change, different skin pigment, changing skin. I don't know. And I was picking that up too, about people are gonna have a new layer of skin, skin pigment and color. It doesn't really matter. You're gonna be recognized by your spirit. Okay, the racist stuff is not gonna work anymore. Yeah. So you're perfect. It doesn't matter what you look like. Okay. Yeah, some of us, we've been through a lot, but you are being spiritually recognized. It's not about what's, the 3D or what the ideal of some of these wick. So somebody can be wicked, sick, twisted people, what their ideal of beauty is. Your beauty is within you. And it's crazy because it was one day I was at this store, right, and I had came out, and it was this old lady. She was probably like 70, 80. She was pretty up there. But she was all wrinkled and crinkled and stuff. And I just looked at her and I was like, she's so beautiful. I was like, you know what I'm saying? And then my dude, we'd have been through so much, anybody could be, we just like, but it's like learning to trust people. He was like, well, what's she looking at? Because she just kept staring at me and she just was smiling. And I was like, I don't know, she's beautiful. And I just blew a kiss at her and she blew a kiss at me. And it was like, we recognized who each other were in the spirit. It's like, it doesn't matter what a person looks on the outside. And what gets me is like what we had to witness our elders experience. And, looks have always been made, important when it comes to our spouses or certain things, or how you perceived in the world that only believes that the beauty is on the outside. But like some of these people, they are so beautiful. You'll see somebody that is like got 90 lines in their face, but their spirit is so loving and so warm. That person's perfect compared to some of y'all. But it's just like, it's what it is. People being recognized for real. Like, I don't know. Different men that are pigs. Like, women too. But we know some coming up about pork, y'all. So, also polygamy. Okay. Marriage, spouse, more mates. Some people could be actually into this. It was some things that we were not accustomed to. There was certain things that were part of our culture that we just didn't practice this time around. But you're starting to see more and more of these polygamy relationships. But something's coming up about polygamy relationships, marriage with multiple spouses. And what's crazy, I seen one the other day, but it was a woman. I think she had like 2-3 husbands. I was like, yeah, how y'all gonna feel about that one? How y'all gonna feel about that one? So you have God captured life force deity work. This is what the Most High is doing. Okay, or certain people that are rising up, they starting to see there could have been a lot of deity work against them, their life force, trying to capture our life force, but yeah, what's been going on during different generations and who the generics are. Some about generational, and different people have been doing a lot of work. African beliefs cannot be separated from external factors. Okay, so to me, this is basically, what I'm saying? You using deity work, you doing whatever, but you separating stuff to do something else with to trick a lot of souls. A lot of souls. Wait till you sleep. Yeah, somebody could have waited till you sleep to do a lot. Somebody does a lot in the astral realm at night while people are sleeping. Okay, this is also too watching different devices that could be in your face. Also changing different passcodes. Also something about your face being recognized. And I don't know if that was AI or in a some type of lock. Yes, King Kong came out again. Like I said, representation, representing the masculine energy, or the masculine energy receiving more if he's with the blonde hair. I said the blonde hair. Yeah, the blonde hair Betty. And it's like the acceptance of it's like more accepted if he's with the blonde hair Betty. Okay, they can no longer keep control over two people that want to come into union, a divine union, a twin flame union, or a certain union, because these two people are powerful and they may be melanated or they may be colored or a different tribe or race. They really been doing this, trying to keep certain people separated by doing a lot of deity work. They know a lot of you are deities. They know a lot of people are God's got that energy, also co-creators. It's almost like they wanted a perfect look for that. But if a bitch got a jury like Rick, you can't be mad after you done did so much work on this person. Secretly stalking, spying, working, watching, lurking, So there's some deep wisdom that's coming into a lot of people. Also, solidifying your connection to Mother Earth, allowing you to be slow and graceful and practical in what you're doing. Emotional understanding on why you had to experience the things that you did. A different willpower and determination. Okay, this is like taking it slow, but still, receiving what you want to receive. Somebody could be getting caught up too for paying a lot of people to lay around or something. Something about prostitution, the sex industry. World map. Yeah, I'm telling you, this is just the same deck that I've been pulling. It's like all these cards is coming out. It's just what it is. Universal Sterilant. Okay, things is going up. People finding out about where things really are on the map, how it is. And I say it all the time. You can't really know about waterfalls and stuff if you constantly in the hood. You will not change your perception of things if you don't know about them. You know, this is what it is. We are the world. Yep, you got coworkers. Somebody's coworker did something. They was paid some money to be on top of somebody in a promotion. This is also too the different, masculines or men getting paid more than women. Something about that changing. You're gonna start seeing who's the ops on top. It could have been a brother's fling that was doing something to somebody. So you have God's body, your body, his body, their body. A lot of people that's been benefiting off the exploitation of others. It's coming to an end. I keep getting these tattoos keep coming out too. So what's this brother's fling? A brother's fling could have did something to somebody's car or with somebody's car. Or a brother's fling could be getting caught up. They under judgment. They could be a motivational speaker. Somebody's a motivational speaker. They could be catching karma about a car or something they did with a car, or something they did to a car. Yeah, you got the creep shows are being rebuked. So this different creepy ass energy they're gonna like constantly watch you and harass. You got Ra out here. Plantation cultivated by blood labor. Oh wow. We already know who's blood and who's backs, okay? And this is why it's important for people to start coming together instead of always trying to divide and force each other to, go against each other. This is why I choose not to speak names of certain people that I already know have an issue because you're not even the problem. Trying to catch the biggest fish. Supposed to be saving souls, not threatening them or competing with them. Yeah, somebody could have actually been blackmailed and blackballed. Okay, so a lot of this stuff is coming up about how certain people may have experienced doing something, and then people hold it over your head. And like I said, all of us, none of us are perfect. We all done fucked up. We all done fell short. None of us deserve the mercy, grace, and the glory. But some of us have received it. So, the certain use of trying to blackmail and blackball people are not going to work. Something about somebody could have slept with an intruder of someone. This person slept with somebody's friend. Somebody slept with somebody's friend and paid this person to come in somebody's home. Yeah, you got a plot beneath the family. Pawn placements. So different people's, different people within the family will use this pawns to move around you, to do certain things. Maybe even to blackmail, blackball you. But you all know that you're dealing with the spirits of these people. You're not actually dealing with the people. So if somebody is, dealing with the most and they are easily receptive to this dark energy because they feel like this dark energy is going to get them a Birkin, then it's just what some of these people do. But somebody did sleep with somebody's friend. This person could have intruded into your home. Somebody could have even been going through somebody's mail here. So you're just seeing the spiritual aspect of it all. I mean, it's just what it is, y'all. We fighting against principalities and darkness. A lot of people want to take what belongs to you, but it's already within you. It's like, say a lot of people have to take vitamins for stamina, but you already have it. You know what I'm saying? Or they have to take vitamins for, a better mood, but you already have it. These people going to have to stop and take their vitamins, but you already have what you need within you. They try to steal everything, ho. Tuck your chain. What was I saying? I said had your kids, your wife, and had your kids, your wife, your dog, and everything from the thief that poops at night, okay? Some of these people, they wait until you are, down and out or missing something or feeling some type of way about yourself because for some reason somebody made it, a thing where you have to be perfect or look perfect in order to be used by God or to be used by your higher self. But no, you can get away from this stuff. You're an earth angel. You were sent for a specific mission. Okay, could be why a lot of weather is changing around you. Are you seeing how the weather is? Y'all see how the weather is around everybody. Yeah, you could have actually been targeted because you rejected Christianity, whether it's Baptist, AME, CME. You got North Africa. Something about a locker room. Yeah, somebody was trying to like lock your life force away, like away. Something about a room, and some white Christians, y'all. It shouldn't go so deep. That's why I try not to do all these reads with these same cards, because that's what it is. Also taking locks of hair. People having locks of hair removed to do things. And when I found mine, I was highly upset. It didn't look like it was, you know how, if it's pulled or something that's jagged, it looked like somebody took a pair of scissors to my head. I have like a spot in the middle of my head that is like 2 inches long. And it sticks out of every braid that I get or something like that. And I'm like, this is just a perfect little snip across. But I always, I speak against it. I don't want to be binded to no one I'm not supposed to, or somebody secretly using my sexual energy, my life force, or anything that I have. If it's not being used for the betterment or for the highest of my good and purpose and my children and my children, my family, my seeds, no. A lot of you are sacred. You already know it. You've been running through the matrix trying to figure out how to maneuver. And this is why some of these people that could have been over you as far as managers and jobs, they under judgment. So you have right daily devotions, times, calls, stamps, visits. This is another way to keep track of certain things you could be going on in your life. Like I said, sacred geometry, numerology, different time stamps, different people that you come in contact with that you are maybe supposed to either help or stay away from. You will know who that is when you get closer to accepting who you are, your gifts. Everything that was appeared to be in the naked eye. So you have Yahweh was a blacksmith, the shining one. He's coming back, so get ready. And everybody keeps looking for, a white man with blue hair, blonde hair and blue eyes. But to me, I feel like it's going to be an energy. I mean, that's just my opinion. And if he do come back and then y'all see a black man, what y'all going to do? Has anybody asked themselves that? But anyway, you're going to have past life enemy clarity. A lot of these karmics you've dealt with past lives over and over again, traveled many lifetimes. Each time you done had to slay somebody, each time. So you may have been going against a man in the past life, and in the past life you may have been a piece of shit ass man. I say that all the time. I had to been a white man once upon a time. Just real old, nasty, and racist for the amount of racism and shit that I've dealt with this lifetime from men. Like, it's crazy. Also about the lies about the boat and the rope and different ties to, I guess, these certain stories of ropes and boats. Okay, because once again, you enslave the mind first, you gonna enslave the body. Our birthrights, our prerogatives, our spiritual inheritance, natural and moral rights, practice customs. Okay, so some people, You know, it's the right to practice your free will and free way, but y'all been using it against people. Like I said, some people only pray over you so they can curse you, keep you from seeing yourself in a higher light of glory. Um, Practice things over you for you to be dependent upon certain addictions that you may have overcome, whether it's endlessly working, um, addiction to money, addiction to food, addiction to sex, drugs, adrenaline, anything eternal outside yourself, just being addicted to it. Then you have possessions of self-destruction. These are ways that we self-destruct ourselves when we don't do things moderately, when we overwork the body or overfill the body. So you have avoiding emotions. Yeah, so people are not going to be able to avoid the emotions of what they've done. A lot of us are going to be, you know, visualizing something else. You're also being told to believe a change that's coming in for you. So last year, you could have experienced a real spiritual breakthrough by distancing yourself from people socially. Somebody knows they're real evil that's watching me, and I wish you would not. Okay, so you got twin haters, two or more gathered casting the same spells. There could be two people that are casting the same spells over and over again against you. You got mutual hatred. These people have a share of mutual hatred. You got mirror imaging, mirror work, identical magic. So somebody's been doing a lot of the same magic over and over again, also to cause people to not see their true identity. You have Chinese here. You have pigeon. Something about pigeon. Something about messages. And that pig's out again, y'all. Something about pork. There could be a masculine energy, different masculine energies that got game. You know, they stayed close enough to play it, but they didn't have it too well. They didn't play it too well. They being all dried up. Something about Maryland. Something being all dried up. Okay, you got consecrate everything, olive oil, everything. Some of you use salt, black pepper, whatever you use. Continue to, fast, pray. If you into herbs, get your herbs. They no longer can harbor and hoard certain things that were given to us by the universe to have a better life. You have the father spirit out here. So like I said, the masculine spirits. Something about confirmation codes and different confirmation, maybe numbers that you're going to be seeing. Yeah, you got the new naturals. Okay, so you have born with the instinct of magic. You already have the instinct in the consciousness to summon your own personal power from within yourself. You don't need to do anything against anybody or work with something that's not good for you, or secretly eat a piece of toast with a gram of dope on it to think that you have superpowers or something like this. Okay, also something coming up about Malcolm X. Certain people infiltrating certain groups just so they can get information on certain people. Get your hand out of our pocket. It's going to be more solved cases. So this is crazy. Malcolm X came out with another solved cold case. Okay, so you're going to start seeing a lot of judgment on the land. And that means a lot of cold cases are going to be opened and, closed with real evidence. That's amazing. We need a couple more. We're going to get out of here. You got something about extraterrestrials, different jurors of duties and judges. They're going to have to let loose and let go of some of these cases that they've been actually playing with. I also heard perjury, plagiarism. I wonder what can happen when certain people realize they can't do this anymore. Won't be no more filing false police reports simply because people may be naturally, somebody filed a false police report. This person could be dealing with a heavy heart for trying to torture you, okay? Also, too, about something aromatherapy. Something about somebody's trust or a baby's trust. There is a revengeful practitioner here. So somebody could have actually did something and hurt somebody's baby or their womb. They did a lot of womb magic. They did a lot of torture to somebody here. Whoever this practitioner is did it out of revenge. So you have fingers brushing through space. You could be healing from this too. Whoever this practitioner is did a lot of torture. They could be sitting in the dark. This could be also who's dealing with like sleep apnea or something. She could also be growing a mustache, or whoever, somebody has a mustache. You got release tumor or cyst, joyful, loving, peaceful, whole, shining being. Okay, one way to get rid of different pain or issues within the womb is to release. Allow yourself to be in a loving, joyful energy, being peaceful and whole, and shine. Continue to shine if this is who you really are. You got to eat fresh fruit, nuts, seeds, beans, green vegetable juice. Yeah. All of those who made a deal with the beast, making deals with the D. They was making deals with the D, for the D are going to be in the D, in the dark, in the deep dark. They have to pay for their spiritual debts. Something about a clone center. All these setups being exposed to. Yeah, you got co-worker in a neighborhood could be under judgment. A reader that could be undercutting other readers. They're going to be lost without mercy. You have do not disturb. Yeah, some keep coming up about food, classical music. Also Johnny Gill. You got Johnny Gill, there she go. Or there you go. There she go. It's Jeezy. So you have related to the rainbow, beauty and riches, balanced masculine and feminine energy, the beautiful one, cursed to live as a shapeshifter. Somebody's going to be cursed without any stable relationships. Wow. This person could have a lot of tattoos, a lot of body art. You have colonialism, control by one power over a dependent area. You have a Sagittarius. So I'm gonna read that and then Sagittarius rules the 9th house. This is learning, teaching, higher education, higher mind, philosophy, publishing, justice, legal issues, international travel, humanitarian efforts, grandchildren, in-laws, law, ethics. Don't come for nobody that ain't coming for you. That's law. Don't forget about your law. Pretends that you are him or her. Somebody has a spiritual connection with somebody. Somebody could literally had a abortion, or somebody did some wound work on somebody, because two people are still continuing to meet up in the spiritual realm, pretending that somebody is one other person than who they actually sleeping with. You have a hidden pot soul release, secret place, hidden pot soul release. Yeah. Somebody could be connected to somebody spiritually who's a Sagittarius before somebody was actually together. This person could be still in this dark place because somebody could have made somebody get an abortion or talked about abortion, and this person did it, but this person went and had a baby with somebody else, or the reverse. You guys take it how it goes. But somebody has a lot going on right now. Could even be working towards higher education or GED. What's your message?